Hello, hello, hello. I'm a bit of like thinking, what will we be doing for the free oracles today? I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna grab a couple and that's what we are gonna go with. That's it. That is it. I'm kind of feeling these. That's fine. Oh my god, hi everyone. I just did everything, came back and then the whole chat is full. Hi Ashley, hi Monica. Just thinking of me, oh. Hi guys, how are you? I'm doing good. I literally just got out of the bus from Naomi's. So I'm still a bit, I'm like, what's happening? How are your exercising going? I skipped today because I had to get up early to go to Naomi, so I didn't do it this morning. But it's kind of going alright, I think. Less kind of like dizziness and nauseated, even though I still feel nauseated. Yeah, so good, I think. I haven't had the full day of dizziness yet, so that's good. So good, I think. I think that's good. Let's do the timeline. What else? Should we do all big decks? Let's do angel numbers. Why not? Why not? Pull free oracle, hidden a message from your person. Timeline, so when? Why did I put a space there? I don't know. Spirit animals. And angel numbers. Angel numbers. Okay. Also, I didn't get like a snacky or something to eat in. Even though I had a big lunch. Big lunch. So I probably don't need it. No. But yes. Ashley, thank you for the donation. Thank you. Let me know your question. Also, my dad just got a new car and they are just like spamming the thing where I'm like, yeah, it's a car. Yes. He got the exact same car, just a newer model. Well, not the exact same car, but to me, Mercedes all looks the same, so I'm like, yeah, okay. Anyway. What ticker are we gonna do? Are we gonna do the pandas? Or are we gonna do the capybaras? Capybara. Yes, but how's everyone doing? How are we all feeling on this Tuesday? Also, I can be like called out all of a sudden, suddenly in the middle of like readings as well, because there are a couple of like packages coming, and my mom's not at home yet. She had to go to the hairdresser, and then they kept going like they are gonna come earlier and earlier and earlier and earlier. She's like, I don't think I'm home by then. I'm like, that's fine, but like I was like, how much did you order? She's like, 3. I'm like, oh my god, Mom, Jesus. And then tomorrow as well. There's more coming, apparently. Yes. I still need to order something for my niece as well. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How are we all feeling? Let me turn it off. No. That one. Yes. Okay. But yeah, also in the bus, and the first bus is like 45 minutes, and right behind me there was a guy sitting, and his breath, oh my god, like just death warmed up. It was, oh. But yeah, just when he like talked, so I was the entire time I was like, dude, just shut up, just. Oh my god, it was, yes. It's like, you know how, like, I'm just gonna, if I have to suffer, you guys have to suffer. So, it's like, you know when you step into, like, dog poo? Like that, like, and then worse. Oh my god, it was, yeah. Oh, it was horrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Glad I survived that. And then, but then good thing, like when, for my second bus, usually I have to wait a couple of minutes, but it was already standing there. So I was like, ching ching, nice. So I was home within an hour, which is amazing. That never happens. It never happens. Okay, Ashley, first question. What does Bruce want for you in life? Like, what he wishes for you in life? What kind of like life you have? Second question is, tell me about when I will give birth to what? We keep getting twins. Like time and date. And if any complications, C-sections, etc. Dates are always a little bit harder for me, but I can take a look at like the whole situation of the entire like pregnancy, giving birth kind of like process. So, what does Bruce want for you in life? What does he wish for you in life? Bruce. Yeah, what he wishes for me in life. Yes, okay, good. Good. Bruce. The Brewster. What do you want for Ashley? What do you wish for Ashley's life? What do you wish for her? What do you wish for Ashley in life? That's a good question. Interesting question. There's a 6 of Wands. Aw, that's victory. That is celebratory energy, like celebrations, sharing publicly, like, you know. We have the 9 of Cups, the King of Swords, the Hanged Man, the World, the 10 of Swords, I will take a look at it, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like that this more so has to do with, like this particular 10 of Swords always reminds me also of the Death card. Like we have been through a lot of hurt and being able with the Death card to transform out of it, to not linger in like hurt and pain, but being able to have that, you know, new beginning. We also have the World, so definitely endings of cycles, completion. The 3 of Wands is expanding, like going on adventures and traveling and expanding our life and moving forward. The 9 of Cups is wishes being fulfilled, maybe even more so like the relaxation with the Hanged Man as well, being able to let go and just let everything happen. Like in the Netherlands we say laat de boel, which is like let the shit just be the shit. And not necessarily shit in the bad way, but just everything that's happening, let everything just kind of like happen. Take a little bit of a step back, everything will happen and work on itself, and I will do what I need to do, but you know, more like a relaxed, more where you have more space for yourself, more celebrations, as well as he wishes for you someone that you can lean on. The King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, both very much coming to the rescue, but good in their communication. Someone that's strong, reliable, a good communicator, but also someone that really like what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and not like, oh well, when you do it is wrong, but when I do it it's fine. It's very much someone that just stands strong in their belief systems, help where it needs to help, but also knows how to protect what is their own, you know, stand up for themselves or for the people that they love. So a very strong, grounded individual, very charming, but someone that like chooses, you know, it's not just they're always charming, but I don't know how to say it. There's just a good balance of like communication and standing up for what they believe, and very much a leader. Yeah, love that. Why do you have the Ten of Swords, even though I kind of feel like I already explained it? Why do you have the Ten of Swords? Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, new beginnings. With the Sun as well, yeah, happiness. So very much leaving that pain and that hurt in the past, moving forward, working on it together with people that you love, and working towards like new opportunities and new chances and new, you know. Oh, it was the Knight of Pentacles, not necessarily the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles also indicates just very, I almost want to say like boring, in a sense of, again, nothing much major happening, but it's just nice and calm, and we like progress very, very slowly, but we do it well, and it's very, you know, comfortable, nothing too rushed, it's fine, just breathe, you know. Yeah. And with the Six of Wands as overall energy, that's just, again, celebratory energy, celebrating the wins, having a lot of wins, maybe smaller wins, but just being grateful for what we have, and, you know, every day is just like a gift kind of like way. I love that. I thought this would be a good question. What donkey wishes for me in life? Yeah, exactly. I do think it's a good question. A really good question. Yeah, I absolutely love this, because I do think that he wishes just nothing but the best for you, which I just like. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Second question is about the pregnancy. When will you give birth to what we keep getting, twins? Time, the date of any complications, C-sections, etc. Okay, timelines again is for me a little bit, I always like have a bit where it's like, I'm not sure, but I can take a look if it comes up. But let's keep the focus on just the birth itself. What we need to know about the birth, is it going to be one, a boy, a girl, twins? Is there going to be any complications? Can I get on the birth for Ashley? On the birth, what we need to know. Why I also do it a little bit more like general is because those are very specific questions, and then, you know, it's so, I'm just gonna take a look at the pregnancy just overall and see just what we're getting. We have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Fool, with the Two of Swords as the overall energy. I am still leaning towards twins. I'm not so sure if both twins will make it, which I think we had before. I vaguely remember. Because I feel like, okay, did we say it was two boys, or did we say a boy and girl? Because I'm kind of feeling like one being very strong, which is now leaning more towards like girl energy, and the other one with the Knight of Cups would be a boy, and that's a little bit like the surprise baby. Either it's a surprise that it's two, and the boy being the second one, or that it is a little bit like unsure what, if they are gonna make it. So Ten of Swords, I do think that it's gonna be a complicated, or that there are gonna be certain like complications, especially if it's two, with that Ten of Swords. The Nine of Cups is literally a wish being fulfilled. Three of Wands, let me take a look at the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Four of Wands and the Tower. Okay, I think it's gonna be, I don't know if you were planning like a home birth. Like in the Netherlands, it's very common to have a home birth. So this is kind of like the reference I'm getting. There's an expectation to have it here. You're comfortable with it, you know where it is, you've been there, you know, you just feel comfortable in the space and comfortable going there. And I feel like that there's going to be sudden change where you have to relocate in order to give birth. So that can be, again, planning to do it at home and then having to go to the hospital, or having one hospital that you're like, okay, I'm going to give birth here, but then are unable to go there, so you have to go somewhere else. I feel like that there is certain like complications there that can also be you going to one hospital and needing like surgery, and they're like, it's safer if you go to that hospital to get it. I think that there is a little bit of like a change of location. I'm not so stressed about it though. I'm not so stressed about it. The Eight of Swords, I think that your stress level with pregnancy is gonna just reach heights. The Eight of Swords is very much overthinking, stuck in our head. Three of Swords, heartbroken, the Star, yeah, the Three of Cups, and the Hanged Man. I think it's just very much, I think your health is also gonna deteriorate during the pregnancy. I think there's a lot of like hope, but with that hope also a lot of like overthinking and already kind of like grief as well already. But with the Hanged Man, there's just nothing you can do to make it, you know, better. And that of course stresses you out even more. Why the Fool? Why do I have the Fool here? For Wands, Eight of Pentacles. And the King of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like that there is just at some point, again, I think that there is going to be some sort of like switch or change from like the home situation. I do think that there is a possibility to give birth to the original plan where we were. But I think the father of the children is like, no, I don't, like, right now you are a bigger priority to me than the children are, even though to the doctor, usually the children are a higher priority than the mother. I feel like the father of the children is gonna go like, no, we are gonna relocate because that's a better chance for you. And then it's just like, okay, we'll see, you know. And I do think that then it will go well and very like quickly, but it is a bit of like surrendering to that, because I think, yeah, will my partner be by my side the whole time during birth? Yeah, I think so. So one was going to be smaller. Yeah, I think that that is that Knight of Cups energy, because that's again very much a surprise. The Queen of Swords is definitely the stronger one, because I don't know what it is. It kind of feels like one, like when sometimes when twins are born, you have that there's the survival of the strongest kind of like happening, and I feel that Queen of Swords is definitely a very strong and healthy baby. The other one is a little bit smaller, maybe a bit weaker, or you know, getting less nutrition than the other one, because the other one is, you know, more like the dominant one. Will it be a C-section? That I'm not sure. Will it be a C-section? I kind of feel like that is a yes. But we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the options are still very much open. Okay. The Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Lovers. Yeah, because I think that that is going to be the discussion. Again, this is very much up to you at this point. Where I think the doctor's going to say something like, you can try to have a natural birth, because I think that that is what you want. But then if something complications happen, we don't know if we can perform surgery here where we are, and then your partner is gonna go like, okay, then relocate to a situation that I don't know if we have to, but if we have to, then at least we know. And I think that this is one of those things that I'm not going to get a clear answer on, if you are going to get a C-section or not, because this is very much, I don't know, like part of it. If you already know what's happening, you're like, oh no, I'm going to get a C-section, so let's go, you know. Yeah, as much as you plan delivering babies is full of surprises. Yeah, having studied this topic a lot, you really don't know till you're giving birth how it's going to go. Yeah, exactly. And everything, that's why a lot of tarot readers don't do pregnancy readings, because every second shit can change. Yeah. So I'm not sure about the C-section. I do think that there is just going to be certain health hazards or health, but I feel like it's more so with you than the babies. I don't know if it's like high blood pressure. I'm definitely seeing like stress. Yeah. And the Two of Swords is over energy as well. That's a lot of like choices, a lot, yeah. Yeah, I would just want to know options. Yeah, we had the Seven of Cups show up. Oh, here. Seven of Cups. When I asked about the C-section, that was the overall energy. And Seven of Cups is all the options open. So that can even go from a, like, home bath delivery all the way to, like, C-section or, you know. Yeah. All the options and everything is still open. I think it's just gonna be very different from the plan that you make or how you would like it to be comfortable or even what you prepare for. So with that, it also like shifts. I want to know if it might, so I can read up on both. Just so I'm not taken by surprise and have no ideas. Yeah, I would definitely say don't stress about it right now. Let's see until we're like pregnant, and then we can read up about it, and then we can have a discussion with the doctor of like what is, you know, yeah, what can you expect? Because even especially with like twins, usually the timing is like earlier, way earlier. Because I feel with the twins as well, one of them being totally ready, and the other one again just having a little bit of like behind, you know. But yeah. Yeah, take a look at the blood pressure as well, exactly. Because I do think that stress will have a big impact. Hi, positive impact. Hello, darling. Let's take a look at the poll. Right now, number 1, the hidden message, and then we have shared second place with spirit animals or angel numbers. So I do need to clear 1, 2 before we can get started on that. Can I see a timeline on when delivering them? I can pull a quick card on like how many months into the pregnancy. How many months into the pregnancy? I'm seeing like 7, 8. But let's see. We have 6, the Magician, and 5 of Cups. So, okay. And then the 9 of Cups. So, I think it's gonna be, at like 5 months, there might be some like, I don't know, some scares or some like complications, but then we also have the 6 of Wands, which is like victory. So I think that there is a scare at 5 months, and then at 6 months it's like going back into balance. The Magician as well, which is like what we want. Timeline on birth, let me take a look. Oh, I'm like, where do I have it? But I have it right here. So I was gonna put it in your thingy-be-dingy-be-dingy. Timeline on the birth for Ashley. Ashley, when will the babies be born? Okay, we have fall. We have rushing in, so that's definitely earlier than 9 months. We have the next full moon. Patience required. I feel like that's just, it's not too late, and we also have today. So I would definitely lean into the period of time fall. It's still like close to full birth, I kind of want to say, especially with the next full moon. It's not too late, so it's not, yeah. Patience required. So I do think a little bit earlier than like 9 months, but I do think that they go longer than normal twins. So yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the poll, guys. So again, number 1 is the hidden messages. However, I've shared for second place with spirit animals and angel numbers, and I need to clear 1 too before we can get started with those. I think I can put the timelines away. Thank you, you're very welcome. I am just going to close the poll and then I'm just going to choose, and I am going to choose the spirit animals. That's what I'm going to do. Yes. So hidden. I was like, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, hidden. Again, guys, I can like be swept away in a little bit because I have a package arriving. So I might at some point have to run because our mailman does not have patience at all. At all. He's like a ring. If you don't open the door in 2.5 seconds, he is like out of here. So I will have to like run. Run, run, run. Tashi, run, run, run. Yay, I voted for spirit animals. Nice. Nice. Do you also want one then, darling? Anyway, hi everyone, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. For today's live stream, we have the hidden love messages. How does this person see you in this connection? Can be a love interest, doesn't have to be, but it's a bit like picking their brain of like what is going on from their side into this connection. Next up, we have the spirit animals. What spirit animals surround you at this time and what is their message for you? Follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like, and I will take a look. I will start from my last chat, work my way down, so if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more and have patience. I will get to your question eventually. Members, also let me know what oracle you would like and I will take a look. Can be one of these, doesn't have to be. They do have priority as always. If you're wanting a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. And if you're wanting a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. So yes, again, I can be called away for a little bit just because the doorbell will ring. But we will see. Aditi, yes or no, will I get selected in HAS exam within 2 years? Let me take a look at the crystal ball oracle. Aditi, will you get selected in the HAS exam within 2 years? Aditi, will Aditi be selected for the HAS exam within 2 years? We have listened to your intuition. I'm gonna do one more. Will Aditi get selected within 2 years? We have not the right time. So not the right time. At the bottom also no. So I feel like it might take longer than 2 years. It wasn't a full like no. Not the right time. Trust your intuition. I feel like there is we need a little bit more time. So that is a no. Ashley, can I please get spirit animal? Oh, from how Bruce sees you. Okay. Oh, I didn't see the other donation. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I totally missed that one. It's also like when I am in a reading, like the plingies and dingies and I don't, yes. When I'm busy, I'm like, I don't see anything else. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me take a look at how does Bruce see you? Ashley, how does Bruce see Ashley? Bruce, Ashley. Oh my god. That's a lot. That is a lot. Holy shit. We have the hummingbird with miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. You also have the horse with freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the wind of change and accomplish your dreams. You have the dragonfly with change. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. The moose with wisdom as a last one. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. You know much. Okay, let me scroll back to Ashley. It's okay. After my oracle, continue to do free work because I'll do my tarot. It's okay. Oh, okay. Keep reminding me because I will forget, but I haven't liked it, so I can look it back. Okay, members. That was Ashley. So Gerline wanted dark confession from Ellis, a donator. Ellis. For good. I get the dragonfly and moose and butterfly a lot. Yeah, the moose I remember. I'm like, I think I got that one for you a couple of times. Gerline from Alice. Alice for Gerline. I have karmic debt that need to be paid before I can come back to you. This can also just be that they have a lot of shit going on, so that they cannot compromise or meet halfway. I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. Again, trying to meet halfway, that they're unable to do so. And I feel abandoned by you, and it is triggering my childhood trauma. Again, I feel like that they are just very traumatized and very maybe triggered by, I don't know if this is like a neighbor kind of thingy, but I think that there's a lot going on with them. Not to say that that's an excuse, but yes, they're just, yes, going through a lot. Okay. Thank you, you're welcome. Hi, country. Hi, Merida. Good morning from California. Welcome. Good afternoon from the Netherlands. Starseed Rising. Hi, Nukuhanya. Nukuhanya. Oh my god. I tried. I just went to Naomi and I forgot to ask. Now that I read, I'm like, shit, I was supposed to ask Naomi. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Hi, Mac. Country, may I have a timeline on when will DJ get the courage to reach out? When will DJ get the courage to reach out to country? When will DJ get the courage to reach out to country? We have fall. Is it still fall? Oh, I think so. Until the 20th of December, I think. We have today. And allow things to come. Allow things to come. Today and fall. So I do feel that it will happen within December, before December 22nd. But there's not much you can do to make it happen faster. Allow things to come. And with today, they might get triggered, or how do you say it? In the Netherlands we say a coin gets dropped, a hint, or maybe the desire to reach out to you. Oh, 2 seconds. back. Oi. Okay. What did I? Oi. Oi. Okay, I think I was done, right? I think I was done. That was for a country. Oh my god, I had to run up the stairs. Like, down the stairs is easy, that's just gravity, but up the stairs, holy fuck. You flew, I did. Luckily, now that I saw her, it's like, oh, it's the good one. Because the woman, delivery driver, she's very nice and she's very lovely. But when we have the guys, they just flop everything in front of the door. I'm like, my dude. Anyway, okay, where did I leave off? Merida. Yes, no. Will I get any promotion as a good employer at my job this month? I'm also gonna take the crystal ball one. Okay. Breathe. Yes, okay. Merida, will you get any promotion as a good employer at your job this month? Will Merida get a promotion? Will Merida get a promotion this month? We have get more information. So, this month, I don't think so. Maybe next month. You're going in the right direction. Yeah, get more information. You are going in the right direction. So I do feel it coming in. I don't think it's happening this month, though. I don't think it's happening this month. That was for Merida. Hi. Well, no. Will Nux and Kritika get married with each other? Will Nux and Kritika get married together? We have unlikely, and you're going in the right direction. Unlikely, but you are moving into the right direction. So as it stands right now, it is unlikely, but I do think that we're making certain changes that might make that happen in the future. As it stands right now, that's a no. May I get a love oracle about my current partner? Yes. Which one, though? For love, I have messages for and about your love life, which is the little hearts, the little flamingos. I also have the little black cards as well that can give a little bit more insight. What else do I have for insight? Love. I also have the feelings oracles deck, dark confessions, and then I have messages, hidden message, normal message, music message, love notes, dark confessions. So let me know what you were looking for. Lugania, may I have love notes? Yes, from L. For everyone that's watching and going like, what the fuck is going on? You're skipping me! Members do have the priority, so I will get through all the members first. Nukonya, love notes from L. Nukonya. From L. I want one more shuffle. From L. I need you to help me. Will you help me? You are the light at the end of my tunnel, and I wish we could be together forever. So there might be something that they still need to work on, or need your help in, or like collaborating with you in. Clearly some sort of like help. But yes, oh my god, I did abandon them? Okay. Because I was so done. Yeah, I get that. I get that. You know, you can only help so much, right? At some point it's like, I'm sorry, I helped enough, but if it's like, I'm, yeah, getting, like, not great feelings from it, then you need to choose yourself. Is that abandoning, or is that just choosing yourself, you know? Krika already did yours. That's me when I run to, I have to take a second to catch my breath, yeah. Linear oracles are so accurate. Oh, I'm glad. Starseed Rising, the black ones. Is that it? Yes. For partner, Starseed Rising. Starseed Rising and their current partner. Starseed Rising. Okay. I think it's good. We have healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. And we also have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, and preparing for a union. So it's not necessarily that it's all good, but it is very much overcoming obstacles. We do have the golden mirror, which is self-absorbed, a narcissist, one-sided relationship, or love bombing. And then the dragonfly underneath that, which is more about like transformation. Adapt, change, heal. So yeah, this just feels really good. I love this. Making healthy choices, overcoming obstacles. That might also be with that narcissist, like with this relationship, we heal old wounds of narcissistical relationship in the past. So this is nice. I like this. This is cute. This is cute. Yes. Okay. Okay, I think that was all for the members. Of course, I lost track because I don't know who is still here. If you are still here, I am going to reset the chat real quick. So I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more. Have patience. I will get to your question eventually. Don't forget to like the live stream as well, guys. Give it a thumbs up. That's the only thing I ask in return for free oracles. So please, please do so. The options: hidden, a love message, or the spirit animals. If you're wanting a different one, priority, or just another one, a €2 donation. If you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. Again, all donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Yep, left and narcissist, yeah. Because with this connection then, Starseed, it can also sometimes be that they do something that triggers like your old thinking with an old partner. So it's very healing, you know, it's very like, oh no, they don't mean it like that in a narcissistical way, they just mean it like this, you know. But yeah. Current relationship has bloomed from 18 years of friendship. Love that. Well, it's beautiful energy. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I just checked my phone because I was like, did I get a message from Naomi? And now I get a message from Naomi. Wait, this is... this dude. Ashley, you want me to do yours after the free ones? Or are you, like, ready? Let me know. Okay. Hi, No Beans. Hello. Alicia. Hidden message from Aries. For Alicia. From Aries. Alicia. When people always say, like, oh, from this star sign, I always have to consciously go, not mine. Because I have a lot of people linked to star signs as well. Okay, timeline. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. And secrets. I haven't told you everything. Oh god, I've definitely faced that old wound and releasing and stayed with my new partner. Yeah, I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. Like, at least the energy that I felt, I was like, oh, that's just very cute. Whenever you would like to. I'm okay. I'm just doing chores this morning. Oh, okay. Then let me get through the first list until your donation, and then I'll get to all of them. Rimsha. Hidden message from Nabil. For Rimsha. Nabil. Oh my goodness. Nabil for Rimsha. A third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. It doesn't necessarily have to be a different person. It can also be work or stuff like that. A soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Unexpected outcome, things didn't go the way I planned, and conversation, I want to call you and hear your voice. Aww. Oh, Soul Star, spirit animal, or Soul Star. Soulstar got the horse with freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the wind of change and accomplish your dreams. And you also have the dragonfly with change. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I'm brilliant. I am blessed. Starseed, thank you so much for the donation, darling. Thank you. Okay, so I am gonna go with the donations first. So Starseed, let me start with you, and then Ashley, I will get to your questions. Angel number. I promised the last one yet. That's fine, darling. Let's take a look. An angel number for Starseed Rising. Angel number for Starseed Rising. Okay, let's see. We have 55777. Wishes come through. Keep moving forward. Abundance and happiness. Spiritual awakening. This is to confirm that the upcoming changes you are about to make are right on target, bringing abundance to your body, emotions, or mind. Keep going in this direction, and you will soon see some signs of how these changes add more richness to your life and the lives of others around you. You also have 0000. Return to the embrace, the ending. The angel number 0000 reminds you that you are one with God, indicating that a situation has gone through a complete cycle. Love that. And then you also have 888 just around the corner. Go forward, transformation, abundance, and luck. One stage of your life is coming to an end. This is a sign to give you a warning so that you can prepare. This numerical sequence also means that you are in a stage of ending an emotional or career fluctuation or relationship. In addition, it also refers to the wheat has ripened. In other words, don't delay in taking action or enjoying the fruits of one's hard work. Doesn't have to be ending of a romantic relationship, by the way. But yes, just something that's no longer like serving you. So yes, so the numbers, yes. That. Okay. Actually, let me take a look. I'm just gonna do it like this. So you had sent 3. Let me take a look at. I mean, like, one-way street. Like, he either wants you or he doesn't want you. Like, what the fuck? We're not gonna chase. You are the fucking prize. So why the fuck would you chase? Like, he wants to seduce you. So seduce away, dude. Go. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Sorry. We needed to do that. Be a good girl and write for me? Oh my, no. Sorry, I'm also in the live stream, but no. What? Oh, give me his Instagram. Oh, please give me his Instagram. Oh my god, no. No. Okay, sorry guys, that was, yeah, no, I'm also not seeing your reactions because I have this one up. Sorry, I need to, oh my god, the audacity that some dudes have, like, oh my god. Yes, best friend. Yes. Can we do the Oracle Frenzy for last? Yes, we can. Of course, of course, of course. Yeah, no. Oh my god. Ugh. 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 Oh my. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, no. I know. No. No. Oh, I cannot see that one. What did we send? Oracle Frenzy on what my future husband feels about me. That donkey seems. I will. Did you ask Oracle Frenzy up there? We know what he wants from me in friendship. What does Donkey want to give me from his friendship? Okay, so what is he willing to like give you in friendship? Like we know what he wants from you in friendship, but what is he like offering in friendship? Yes. Oh, I'm so pissed. Oh my god. Ugh. Sorry. Focus. Work. Yes. So, what is Bruce like offering in friendship? What is he like offering? What does he think he can offer Ashley in friendship? What does he think he can offer Ashley in friendship? Can he focus? What can he offer in friendship? What does he think he can offer in friendship? Do I want another shuffle? Let me do another shuffle. What does he think, Bruce? What does Bruce think he can offer in friendship? I'm sorry, that was just like my brain is still at that text, and I'm just like, the fucking audacity. Oh my god. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Oh my lord. She gave me his Instagram. Oh, I'm now gonna send her a good girl. Okay. Okay, sorry. What does he think he can offer? We have the King of Cups, we have Justice, we have Judgment, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. What does he think he can offer? Okay, I think more balanced, him being more balanced. We do have the Moon as overall energy, so it is a little bit, where it's like, can you? I think that's more where he wants to head towards. The King of Cups, a lot of like love and understand, like love as in like emotional understanding, and being now able to hold his own emotions more, and so being able to understand you in a more empathetic, emotional kind of like way more. Good sign, King of Cups and Justice. Yes. Judgment as well. Judgment is learning from the past. So that is very much wanting to do better, being better, learning from it, and gaining more emotional intelligence, which we love. With the Six of Cups, definitely more of the good memories that we've had. Like, we've had good times and good laughs and good memories together, and more of that, for sure. The Knight of Pentacles, some more like calmer energy as well. Not rushing into things, but really more mature is kind of like what I would say it is. We do have the Ace of Wands, so I do feel that there is, let me take a look. We also have the Two of Cups underneath the Moon as well. You know, it's just a connection as well. Why do I have the Ace of Wands? Why do I have the Ace of Wands? Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords, and a Four of Swords. Okay, I do think that there is a little bit, again, we have the Moon here, so he doesn't know, right? I think that there's some guessing here, where there is he thinks that you're still attracted to him and like want more than just friendship. So I do feel like flirtation happening, but then when I look at it, we have the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords, which is taking a little bit like of like a break, or like, I think he's also trying to prove like that he's not like a fuckboy and like rushing it. Yeah, I think he is very underestimating the connection here. Again, we have the moon, not really seeing it clearly. His ideal picture of what he can offer is like the good times that we've had in the past, like more of that, him learning from the past, being more balanced himself, being more emotionally intelligent, or he thinks that he's more emotionally ready to hold yours as well as his own. Yeah, feeling more like well balanced. Is that also the reality? I feel like time will tell. But I think he thinks that he can get there. Yeah. I still think that he's still telling himself that he is not like physically attracted to you like at all. But I think that's just like him telling himself, or having that belief system of like my people still, which I believe is bullshit. Because I do think like there are different ways of like feeling attracted to someone. It's not just like physical, like they're hot, you know, especially when you're emotionally opening up. And I think that is where he is gonna make the mistake, or like, how do you say that? Like, not gonna see it coming. Like not prepared for that, where there's a very strong emotional connection between the two of you, and you can very much like fall in love with someone through that emotional connection, and not just because of someone's physical looks. And I think that's something that he has no control over, because you feel the way that you feel, you know, you cannot like change that. So yeah, I think he's just gonna, not that that's a bad thing, you know. Not that that's a bad thing, but yeah. Because I found out he was a fuckboy, a player, and then I was done, yeah. So, as my mom said, he wasn't to do he wants to do it right this time, slow. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. So, yeah. We are both physically attracted to each other, too. Yeah. But I think physically attractiveness is easier to like ignore. Like our brain can like ignore that in some, like, how do I explain that? Like if you have the exact same people that look the same way, let's say twins, it's always like the energy that triggers us more, you know? Like, why do we choose one and not the other? It's very much because of like our mental stuff. So the physical we can easily more like ignore if there is other shit going on in our brain when there's no emotional connection. But when there is an emotional connection, that's harder to ignore than just like the physical. That's more what I meant. But yes, I am gonna hunt this guy. Oh my god. Wait. Okay. Like, after this, I will tell the story about today. Because it was just so much fun. Yeah, my mom said he wasn't to build it and not all about sex this time. He acted on things. Yeah, I think so too. More emotional maturity. How does Bruce seems and feel about himself? Bruce. How does Bruce see himself and thinks of himself? Bruce's self-image. How does Bruce see himself or think about himself? Bruce see himself, thinks about himself. How does Bruce see himself and think about himself? I kind of want those two. We have the death card. Love that. Love that. Okay, and then the Hierophant. Yes. Okay. Good, my dude. Oh my god. Proud. So the death card is transformation. It is transforming his self-image, because I kind of felt like he had a very low self-image. And the Death card very much talks about endings of cycles, embracing the transformation, which I'm like, yes! And the Hierophant is doing the right thing in the right way, in the right order, in the right time. So, like, getting there, you know, working on it. Which I'm just like, yes! Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 3 of Pentacles. I don't know if he's in therapy. He might be in therapy. Or he might be, like, contemplating therapy, even. We also have the 5 of Cups, we have the 8 of Swords, we have the Strength card, the Queen of Wands, the 8 of Cups, Judgment, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. Definitely more, I do think that it might be a little bit, like, lonely, because I do think that he has left people or shit or, you know, ways of thinking that he got a lot of comfort out, or, you know how even toxic situations, sometimes you get comfort out of it, and letting go of that, meaning letting go of the only comfort that you kind of like experience. And that's usually also with like people dealing with addictions and whatnot. That's their only way out, and giving up on that is very, very scary and very, very hard. And I do see that happening with him, which I just absolutely love. The 3 of Pentacles does talk about working together, so I do think that he is focusing more like outwards, getting help from the outside, or being more social, working out, getting a hobby that he enjoys, or, you know, filling in that emptiness with just other things that he likes to do that give him energy as well. We do have the 5 of Cups, so I do feel that there is still some shame and guilt, and like not so great about himself. I should have done this sooner, or I regret what I said, done, felt, acted, you know. I do think that there's still a lot of like guilt there. The 8 of Swords is also a lot of overthinking, so I do think that it is a very tiring process where you actively have to like think of what to do, and every you know, things don't just go smoothly and on its own as much as they did, but you know, that change. The 9 of Pentacles, again, very focused on self, which I just absolutely love. Judgment as well, that's learning from the past. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a therapist, or just has someone that he can talk to. That can also be a friend that's a therapist that he just talks about, or a friend that kind of like portrays that role, because I do see someone like being involved there. Can we see? I will take a look if he's actually in therapy. Like, does Bruce think and feel he's getting better, a better person than before? Oh, for sure, 100%, 100%. Because with the 4 of Wands, I do feel that he feels more at peace, calm, especially when he's like by himself in his house, or you know, at home, where he can actually feel like peaceful and spend some time with the kids. And you know, with the Strength card as well, very much like building himself up. Absolutely love that. Okay, is he actually in therapy, or what is this? Is that collaboratory energy? 6 of Pentacles, gaining more information. That is, yeah, ask. And then the Hermit, yeah, Page of Wands. So a lot of love reflecting. With the Page of Cups, that's a pleasant surprise. And then Justice. Okay, that's important. So yes, I think it's more so a therapist, someone that he pays, someone that he has a contract with. And the Page of Cups is a good surprise. Page of Wands as well. The Hermit, a lot of like reflecting, a lot of like inward searching, looking. But that can also be like an online thing. It doesn't have to be necessarily in person. But I do think that he pays to get some like help or insight, or, you know, being asked certain questions to look for answers within. The 6 of Pentacles kind of like guiding, showing the way. So I don't think I don't know if it's like full on psychiatrist. It can be like a coach, it can be someone more like in a guiding kind of like role, but it is someone that he is like paying for. So yeah, I think he's doing good. Again, full on in his transformative energy, and those are just, you have good days, you have bad days. You know, it's not just like an uphill, you know, healing is very much up, down, and then it's a lot of down, and then a little bit up, and then a lot of down, and then up, you know. So it is very much a roller coaster. I think he is still dealing with a lot of like guilt and hurt, and regret from the past. But he is also letting go of certain things as well. So yeah, I do think that he is making a lot of progress, which I just love. Absolutely love this. Oh my god, Dion. How have you been? How are you? That has been forever. Bonjour. Bonjour. How are you? Oh my god. And Ashley, you wanted an oracle frenzy on what your future husband feels about you. Okay. Let me check my app. Good questions. I like the questions, yeah. But you don't have to ask questions just because I like them. Ask questions that you want to know. But yeah, I like these questions. It's been a while. Yeah, you're doing good. I'm doing amazing, darling. Did you go to Comic-Con? I went to the one in Utrecht. Not Comic-Con Holland, but I did the one in Utrecht. How's your future husband feeling about you? Let's take these. Also little love notes, just because I know you love them. Let's also take the little hearts. Oh god, what dropped? Oh! Wait. How? But yeah, Dion, we haven't talked in a while. How are you? What's going on? Still on my big bucket list though. Oh, well, it was very noisy. It was very noisy. I went 2 days as well. I wore my Hogwarts robe. Yes, yes. Fancy, spancy, squancy. What else do you want? Let's take a look at these. These oracles. Yes, I can add that as well. If I want something else, I'll take it. I'll take it. So Ashley. Ashley's future husband. How did I feel about you? Ashley, there you are. Future husband. Ashley, there you are. Future husband. Oh, there he is. Ashley, how's your future husband feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? Okay, we have worry, let go, and anger. Okay. And courage. Okay. Okay. I think that this is just I'm worried about you, about your anger, and being able to not let that go. So I feel like that there is a little bit of worry there. And it requires a lot of courage of you going through that, because anger is a very good shield, and anger is a very good tool for us to use to stay safe. And again, I kind of feel like that. I don't know if you are working on letting go of anger right now, but I think that there's just a little bit of worry there. Are you okay? Are you going through it all right? Yeah, that's good. Let me take. Oh! I also want these. Ashley's future husband. Future husband. How do you feel about you? Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. In engagement, your love life is soon ascending to a high level of commitment. So I feel like that in the relationship, in the connection, things will just develop very, very quickly. We also have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. And open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. And again, that's also that letting go of anger. That's why I have my anger as a defense. And also from hurt. Yeah. Again, I do think that there is some worry for them, more are you okay? Not necessarily that they're worried about the anger, but more like, are you okay? Like, you know, genuinely just checking in. Let me take a look at these first. Melissa, thank you for the donation. Red, thank you so much for the membership. So Ashley's future husband. How do they think of Ashley? I'll take that one. Love that. Okay, let me take a look at how they popped out, because I think that's a nice order. We have not enough, frustration in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. So definitely dealing with the feeling of not being enough, or maybe even being too much, feeling frustrated in that as well, in relationships altogether. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and a shocking attack. That's just something that happened to you, being stabbed in the back too many times. Again, having a lot of that like hurt. Then we have the Phoenix, the new phase, rekindle, renewal, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. And I feel like that's very much, you know, the just rising out of the ashes. And lastly, heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, get together, and perfect. So I feel like that your person very much understands like your journey and you know, the history that you've been through, and you know, all that stuff. Like knowing and understanding the pain and hurt you've been through, and like having respect for it, you know. That was quick. Ashley. How do we see Ashley? I feel about Ashley today. We keep getting 4 cards out of everything. Can I show them? Well, I'll put these at last. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. And then we also have healing. More healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So more healing. Let's get little love notes. I want to fall asleep next to you. Oh, yeah. Our love will never cease to exist, and I wish you were mine. I'll stick these two. Oh my god, we have a lot. We have hot and cold, Katy Perry. Someone called a doctor, got a case of love bipolar. This might also be like you in that sense of like one moment you're like open and interested in love, and one moment you like close down. Again, that anger and that frustration where it's like, I love you, I want you, but then sometimes it gets very like cold where you're like protecting yourself, you know. You're losing me, Taylor Swift. You say I don't understand, and I say I know you don't. Again, I feel like that there's some worry. With Jimin with Who is my heart waiting for? Oh, I love Jimin. Oh my god. Who is my heart waiting for? So I do feel that there, again, yes, there is some worry. Yes, there is more like worry for you. I think that this is a person that's like okay with undergoing it, because there's a lot of like curiosity for you as well. Like, who are you? But also, you know, just unsure. Again, we're having a lot of like hot and cold, in and out. Speechless, Naomi Scott. Don't you underestimate me. And I think that's also how they see you. I think, didn't we also get the strength card before as well? And the prophecy, Taylor Swift. Don't want money, just want someone who wants my company. And that says it all. That's what you want. You don't care for what they have. You don't care for what they can give you. Definitely seeing you as a very strong individual. Yeah. So yes. Oh, here I'm seeing night changes. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about you lately. Aww. Oh, do. That's so cute. Okay, let me get rid of everything. Oh wait, no, I need yes, for red. So I'll put these to the side. I'm gonna collect everything. So right now I have the list consists of the music oracles for red, a question for Melissa, and then a question for Ashley, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, let me know, but I think that is the list for now. So yes. We're also close on time for last call for the free oracles. So after that, we are gonna do that. I will also be doing a giveaway in today's live stream as well. Where were you? Right here. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Welcome. Omi! Hey, babe. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, honey doo-doo. I still haven't like told about today. It was just so funny. I was giggling at your message, and I was like, I'm gonna explain this in a little bit. Okay. Red, again, thank you so much for renewing your membership. Thank you. A musical one for you. For red. I'll take that one. For red. We have high hopes. Panic at the Disco. I was gonna be that 1 in a million. Sam Smith, good things. For a moment I believed you loved me too. Anna Kendrick, Cups. I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? And Young Blood, 5 Seconds of Summer. You used to call me baby, now you're calling me by name. Heart is still waiting for German. Yes. Same girl, same. My anger's coming back again. It's hard to deal with my trauma when it keeps happening and no one stands up for me and stops it. Yeah, I get that. Melissa. Should I quit my job? And is everything going to be okay with me and Joe? Okay, for me that's 2 very different questions. Is it like, if I quit my job, is it then gonna get better with me and Joe? Is it that like related? But let me know. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water, guys, real quick. Reading quickly. Wait. Yes, I mean, I think he wants me to quit. Okay. Will Melissa quitting her job help the relationship with her and Joe? And then would we advise Melissa to quit her job? Would quitting her job help the relationship with Joe and Melissa? quitting her job. We have the 2 of Wands, okay, and the Star as well as overall energy. So 2 of Wands is expending. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna, well, it's, okay. We have the 2 of Swords, we have the Fool, we have the 5 of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, the Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. I don't think that you having a job is the core issue here. I think that this is something with that Knight of Pentacles that just needs a lot of time, trial and error on like what works, what doesn't work, taking it one step at a time. Like, it requires adjustment, and I think this very quick adjustment, or it can be a bit like of an overwhelming adjustment, you know, can just be something that was just very quick, and we still need to kind of like get used to it. The 2 of Wands is expanding, it's not making it smaller again. So I think that this is something that, one, he just needs to get over his shit. Especially when it comes to work, because I don't think you working is necessarily the issue. I think that there's like an underlying issue, because with the 2 of Swords, that is indecisiveness. So for me, that's very much, were you to quit your job, I don't know if that, what it will do is build resentment, because you will go like, I quit my fucking job for this, you better fucking behave, you know. So I don't really think that you quitting your job would necessarily like fix everything, because I don't think that that is the core of the issue. The Fool is a totally new beginning, because I do think that you enjoy your work. You're being able to be outside again. You're being able to, you know, breathe a little bit again, which I think is a very good, I'm like, girl, don't give up your job. With the 5 Cups as well, there is that like regret. I think that there's a lot of shit from the past that is still just kind of like coming back. I think you quitting your job is just something, it's the only thing that you can think of that you could offer for this. But again, I don't think that it is the issue at all. Yes, right. What's the issue? Yeah, geez. Yeah, exactly. Because the 7 of Cups as well, that's just having a lot of options. I feel like he's just having a lot of stress for a lot of different reasons, and is just projecting it into one direction. Where it's like, that's not fair to you. Because again, with that Empress as well, I think that your job is, again, very much like helping you as a person. You feeling good. You feeling like confident and, you know, being out there again. So again, I am like, girl, don't quit your job. Honestly, with like honest opinion, I'd rather you quit Joe than you would quit your job at this point. And I'm dead serious. I'd rather have you quit him than quit your job. So yeah, no, he needs to get over his shit. Because again, I think it's just, there's a lot, because I'm just seeing a lot of like happiness for you. And if he cannot be happy for your happiness, then he's a douchebag and he needs to change. That's a him problem. That's not a you problem. Like, you're not gonna apologize for being happy now having a job. No, we're not doing it. No. I kind of want to take a look. What the fuck is his problem? What is his problem? The fuck is your problem? Ace of Swords. Okay, Queen of Swords. Okay, I feel like that there might be like less communication. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and Hermit. I think what it is, you used to have a lot more time to communicate with him, or you used to have a lot more time to talk or ask questions or what's happening, and you had to drag it out of him before he would talk. But now that you're not there, or you're busy, or you're like focused on other things, he doesn't have the instant access to you anymore, and I think that that frustrates him, because that leaves him with just himself and him having to go inside to look for answers, which I feel like he doesn't like doing, which he should be doing more. But there's like, it feels like he now has to, if something happens in his life, before he would like message you and you would comfort him, or you would be there for him, or you would give that, you know, you would lighten that load a little bit, and now he has to sit in that a little bit longer, and I think that that is what's frustrating him. Yeah, which is not your problem. That's a him problem, because again, I think that he now has more time to like process things, you know. and you're not there right in the moment that he like wants it or needs it. And I think that like something happened, and like if you read a message later, you're like, oh, what happened, like 2 hours later, and he's like, oh, nothing, I already fixed it. Okay, great, darling. You know, don't bring your hissy fit to me just because you now had to regulate your own fucking emotions for once, be a fucking grown up. No, 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 no. We're not doing this. No, he needs to grow up. Oh my god. Sorry. Um, so it's good for him. Exactly. This is just a little bit of tough love. You know, you need to learn the hard way that you need to take care of your own fucking things. It's like, you know, living on yourself for the first time and fucking up your laundry. You need to learn or die. Those are the options of human survival. Either adapt or give up. But yeah, no. I think that is like the deeper thing to it, because I also think that you quitting your job, yes, would make it more accessible, but it was not like before you had a job that you guys had perfect communication and everything was happy and better and blah blah blah. No, he now has to just carry the load. I think that he might be a little bit of a spoiled brat, to be honest. I don't know if that comes from like his childhood, but right now he is very spoiled with you in his life, and he is now just being a little bit of a tantrum, kind of like, no, we're not doing that, no, because again, like, your work just brings you so much joy, and just the fact that he now has to deal with himself and doesn't have you right away when he calls. Like, you're a person, you're not, like, he doesn't pay you to be on call 24/7. And if he cannot be happy that you're actually, like, being able to breathe again, because that is what it feels like, a new chapter, a new beginning. I feel like you're very excited for the job, and if he cannot be happy for you, then that tells me that he has issues. Because if someone is happy, you're fucking happy. Especially if it's someone that you're supposed to care about, you know? And not to say that he doesn't care about you, but that just means that his shit in his own mind is bigger. So, yeah, the fact that he is having negative consequences of your happiness makes him feel not happy for you, and then, but that's a you problem, darling. That's not a Melissa problem, so fix it. Yes. Anyway, yes. I felt like I might have gone a little bit too tough there. But no. No. I spoiled him, yes. And now he needs to just learn to do it for himself. Like, no. We're not doing it. No. And then, like, his hissy fits is also, that's fine. You know, that's fine. Have a hissy fit. See if I care. You're just being a little brat, and I'm not, I'm not your mother. Go to your mother for that. Jesus. I feel that way. It's my energy, it's also just, like, sometimes you just need to hear, like, it's not me, you know, because I also understand you in, like, wanting to help him, and wanting to be there for him, and wanting to give what he needs, but what he needs right now is to grab his balls, and be a dude, and deal with your fucking emotions. Yeah, because again, with that 10 of Wands, I understand him being tired, I understand him being, you know, emotionally drained and heavy, but it's all his emotions. He has many issues. No fucking shit. Sorry. Yeah, not surprised. But that's a him issue, and there's no way that you can fix that, because one, you are not his mother, and two, it's his issue. So there's no, like, you adapting and you know, doing that for him, because then it's just sacrifice. It's not compromise, it's sacrifice, you know? Yeah, no. Yeah, for real, my goal is a happy family. Exactly. And he is just being a little brat. I'm sorry, but I said it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no. We're not, no. Okay. Ashley, let's take a look at your question. Does Sergio know all about my traumas from my past childhood and past Walmart I worked at? I was talking to Christina at work and he was near. I don't know if he heard from someone else. As long as she makes me a sandwich. Well, as long as your girlfriend is okay with that, I don't care. I don't care. As long as you're not asking me to make a sandwich, knock yourself out. Thank God for the girlfriend, eh? I feel like you're now just like, I'm so glad that I didn't date Lindy. Okay, Ashley, does Sergio know about your traumas from your past childhood, past Walmart you worked at? Did he overhear you and Christina? Did he hear somewhere else? So does he know, and how does he know if he does? Yeah, I need a little respect though. Darling, a little respect is bare fucking minimum. Have a little respect or fuck off. That's where I would put it. Yeah. Yeah. That would be a long delivery time. Darling, if you don't think I am just... You think I'd make you a sandwich? Just because you asked? Well, if you have housewife money, then yeah, I would love to make you a sandwich, darling. I don't know how your girlfriend's feeling about that, but yeah. You won't? Damn. I'm being a bitch. Okay. Ashley, again, Sergio, does he know about your traumas, not just from the past, but also from previous work experience? So what does Sergio know about your traumas? What does Sergio know about your traumas? What does Sergio know about your traumas? Sergio, what does he know about Ashley's traumas? We have the death card. Okay, transformation there. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands underneath that as well. Okay, I think some of it he knows, some of it is more like guessing or like filling in the blanks or like things that he noticed. I do think with the Six of Cups that there might be some like childhood things that I feel like more so like guessing at. I don't think he like knew. The Knight of Pentacles, it is like the more time goes over, the more the blanks kind of like get filled in here and there. The Wheel of Fortune as well, like things that are out of our control. Nine of Wands. I do think with the previous work thing, I think that he knows or like heard about, or I don't know if there's like a file on it, or I don't know. But usually, like when you transfer, there is always a little bit of a like this happened, blah blah. The Nine of Wands, I do think that at the beginning there was the expectation of you being very stubborn, or you being very strong-willed, or you being very perseverance, or like how do you say that? Like you might cause like trouble or something, you know, like strong-willed, strong mind, headstrong. Yeah, but again, with that Knight of Pentacles, like the more that he gets to know you with the Sun, I think the more it's like, oh, you're actually like a good employee, you're doing your job, it's going well, you're happier as well. I do feel with the over energy with the death card that he does know of like a big transformation, but I feel like that more has to do with like the work thing. Again, from how he got described you and how you actually are like two worlds apart. I feel like he does. The Knight of Swords as well. Again, I do feel that there is some like guessing about certain things just by how you like react to certain things. When someone is in need of help and you can offer that help, you're always there. Like the Knight of Swords is very much like coming to the rescue, good communication. If someone doesn't understand it, you're the first one to stand up and just go like, okay, let me explain it to you. This is how it works, you know. Helping other people very much, you know. I think that there is some, I don't know. Again, I don't think he knows about like the full-on trauma, but I do think that what he heard, which is not a lot, and how you act, just show a little bit. I don't think he knows about the traumas though, the real like traumas. Because we also have the moon here, you know. I think. Yeah, Six of Swords, which is just leaving stuff in the past. So more so than anything, again, not so much. We have the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, and then the Five of Wands. Again, misunderstanding. I feel like that from your traumas you are moving on. I do think that he thinks it more has to do with like a romance or like boyfriends or stuff like that. I don't think he thinks or expects it to be like deep childhood trauma. I think he just thinks it's like more romance related, dealing with like fuckboys or like playboys or, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think he knows about the deep traumas. I think it's more so filling in the blanks. I don't think he heard you talk to Christina. Did he hear you talk? Or like listening into? I think he might have like caught word of one or two, but nothing. Yeah, Three of Wands, that's just like passing by the world. No. The Ten of Pentacles, yeah, Ten of Cups. Yeah, no. I don't think he heard much from it. Does he know about your family abuse? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me take a look at the Six of Cups. Does he know about childhood? King of Cups and the Three of Wands. And then the Lovers. I think, I don't know, he might have known, or he might have heard or know of you not really having a dad. And then just the assumption that you have daddy issues, again, in relationships more. Daddy issues is very, I find daddy issues always a bit, you know, hard wording, but I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, I was feeling very wanted to unalive this last week. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope that gets better soon, or, you know. Take a look at the Death card. I do think Sergio is a good one, though. I like Sergio. Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, powering through with the Hierophant, doing the right thing in the right way. Yeah. Well, proud of you for not doing so. Or acting on it. Even though, and this sounds weird, but like even if you would go through with it, you know, whereas like I understand, and that's also a valid, you know, choice. You know, I wouldn't want it, you know, I'm not the one that has to live through it. Your opinion, I think it is more than daddy issues. I don't know. I think for right now, he leaves it at that. there's always like open for like change and, you know. Six of Wands. Yeah, King of Cups again. Three of Wands again. Yeah, the World. So yeah, I think right now it's more that, yeah, he would place it as daddy issues. Did I miss story time? No, you're right in time for story time. I just finished Naomi's. Alright, no, Ashley's. Every time I see your name, I have to call your name, darling. I don't know what it is. Maybe the dentist knows. But yeah, anyway, Ashley, that is what I see here for you. Okay. Sorry, I mean, your opinion. Do you think it is more than just daddy issues? I believe it's more. Let's be so, guys. Oh, 100%. I think that there is deeper shit and trauma going on for you than that. I think that that is just how he sees it. You have issues. Heard you don't have a dad. Must be having daddy issues. So you must be going for fuckboys. He doesn't know your history of like who you dated and who you didn't. But the only thing I do think that he knows is about Bruce, which I think Sergio would classify as a fuckboy. So yeah, also men are very simple-minded people. They don't have full-on, you know, oh no, wait, I wasn't gonna reset it. I'm gonna call last call. Oh, what did I do? Will you? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Will you? Will you? No, you will not. Okay, let me put it again. Oh, no, that one. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay. But what do you think? I think it's more. I think it's not just daddy issues. What do I think my trauma is classified? Well, I don't know. I don't know all of it. I also, like, I cannot, like, diagnose you. I definitely feel, like, for me, it's very simple. If it bothers you, then there's enough things going on for you to get help or, you know, can work on. So, yeah. Hi, Beans. Did you do mine while I was asleep? No. No. So yes, guys, let me call last call for the free oracles. Today we have either a hidden message from your person. How do they see this connection? What is their side? How do they look at this connection? Or we have spirit animals. What spirit animal surrounds you at this time and what is their message for you? This is going to be last call for the free oracles. That means all paying donations will have to wait until I'm done with last call. Follow the channel, like the live stream, give it a thumbs up, and let me know your name and the option you would like. I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath my last chat, leave it once more, have patience. I'll get to your question eventually. So it is either the hidden love message from your person, from a person, or the spirit animals. Those are the options. Hidden message from the dentist. Oh, my mom is asking what time. 6 op z'n vroegst. But yes, she shouldn't complain. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, should we do a short story time? So, I went to Naomi's today. Very early, may I add. I was, yes, still not awake. In the bus I was also like, what is life? That does make the bus ride, like, shorter, seems shorter, I suppose. But yeah, I went to Naomi to go to the dentist, and while at the dentist, is that the whole story time? We're just gonna keep that the whole story time. While at the dentist, even she, like, people keep asking whether or not me and Naomi are a thing, if we are a couple, if we are together. It's just now so bad that even dentists asked, or like Naomi doesn't like the dentist a lot, or going to the dentist a lot. So I just went for like moral support, you know, as how a friend should, you know. And then she made a comment of like, oh, you even got like reinforcements for today, and I was like, yes. And then she asked, is it your girlfriend or just a friend? we were both like, just a friend. We're just friends. Yeah. So even the dentist is now, and she also lives in a very small town where everyone knows everyone, so I feel like there's definitely gossip going on there. It's just, we now get it. Like, at this point, I am just gonna call her sweetie and you know, buttercup, and I don't know. Okay. Actually, my stepdad mentally, verbally, emotionally, physically, and SA'd me, and my mom narcissistic or tendencies, and my mom let it happen, saying you are not the only one it happened to. So am I right? If not, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. No. Well, 1, fuck your mom. 2, let's unalive your stepdad. And 3, that is definitely just, yeah, not just daddy issues. That's just deep, severe trauma. But yeah. Even my mom asked it recently, yeah. And then they all go like this. Well, you know, nowadays, you know. Anyway, okay, let's scroll back to the chat. Let's do last call. You never know these days, you know? Yeah, okay. Anyway. I'm just, like, you know, I feel like I also feel like I need to, like, defend myself. I'm just a very touchy-feely person. You know? Even with 25 guy, I was, like, holding hands and, like, fidgeting with his fingers and whatnot just because it calms me down. I am like, yeah. Anyway. Apparently, I come across as gay. Which, I'm like, I don't mind, but it's like, okay. Yeah, I only remember from kindergarten on, and he did till I was 19. Ugh. Whenever I hear, like, like this, I think you have told me before, and every time I'm like, I just want to cut off his dick. Oh my god, and like feed it in his nose holes. I don't know. Well, of all things they could gossip about, not bad. That's true. I mean, to have a hot girlfriend like me, oh, the gossip. Anyway, I get so angry when guys try to use me like that and manipulate me and try to make me feel I'm worthless. You should get mad at that regardless. It's not. I think getting mad at that is very, very normal. And if they tell you you're overreacting, slap the fucking shit out of them. Because it's not, yeah. I mean, it didn't help that we were giggling like schoolgirls in the waiting room as well, yeah. Even though we were literally thirsting over men, yeah. Oh, yeah. Daycare. I don't understand why Daycare has to have his buttons that low open. I'm not complaining, I just don't understand. It's like, oh. Oof, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Okay, anyway, last call. Yes. Udi, may I have hidden a message from P? From P for Udi. P for Udi. Oh, but Daycare. Oof. Yeah, if you had that poster of him. Oh. Oof, yeah. Okay. P to Udi, unworthy. You're a better person than I am. Broken, I feel shattered about this situation. And conversation. I want to call and hear your voice. Monica, finally, spirit animal. After 2 hours, you finally get a spirit animal, darling. What spirit animal surrounds Monica at this time? Monica, and what message do they have? You have the Ram, perseverance. Whenever I hear perseverance, you know what I hear? Patience. Just persevere. It's almost there. Also, a little bit stubbornness with the Ram, which I just, yes. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. The Sea Otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. I think you've had that one before, no? You also have the Dolphin with play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Oh, patience again, yeah. Few hidden message from David. David, for you. We just have 2. Reunion, we will always come back to each other. And a soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Arpita, spirit animal. Let's take a look. Arpita. Oh my god. I feel like I'm wearing these. When I sit down, they just like look like mommy pants. Anyway. The Peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. And you also have the hummingbird with miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Newbeans wanted a hidden love message from Simon right now. Simon to Lilith. Simon, here and now to Lilith. I want one more shuffle. Simon to Lilith. We have ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Unworthy. You're a better person than I am. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. And the reunion. We will always come back to each other. For newbies. Sukanya. Hidden love message from Shubankar to Sukanya. That one too. We have self-love. I'm still trying to heal. Neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. And unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. Light Seeker, free love oracle from B. So hidden love from B for Light Seeker. B for Light Seeker. We have values. We have too many differences. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. And regret. I wish this never happened. No, you wanted a hidden message from Joe. I'm Jojo. Joe for Naomi. Joe for Naomi. I'll take that one too. Oh, we have chemistry, darling. I've never felt a passion this intense. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. The chaser. I don't want to chase anymore. And then we have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Which, you know, yes. Mesa. Hidden message from Jay. Jay for Mesa. I'll take these. We have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs and escape. I left when things got hard. For Mesa. Rimsha, I already did yours, I believe. Did I not? Did I not? Oh, apparently I did not. Did I not? From Nabil to Rimsha? I think I did. I don't know. Rimsha, let me know if I didn't. I think I did. Mom asked me recently, yeah, but for sure. Oh my god. I was reading, just did yours. Sorry. Alright, that's fine. Thank you, you're welcome, welcome. Okay, thank you, you're welcome. It's not accurate. I'm gonna do laundry. Okay, love you, my little sexy little, huh? Yes, things that I cannot say on the internet. Yeah, talk to you in a little bit, darling. Nope. Okay, so from Nabil for Rimsha. Nabil for Rimsha. Nabil for Rimsha. Yeah. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. And unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Oh my god. Sophia. Oh. Okay, I think that was it for the free oracles. Let me put these. Where did I put everything? I think I put it here, and I think I put that one there. Okay. So let me do list is closed. So if you're wanting to make a donation, if you're wanting an oracle, then for a €2 donation, you can still get one. If you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up and we will figure it out. This is going to be last call for today. I have like 3 minutes left. So if you are going to make a donation, do it now or hold your breath. We are also going to do a giveaway in today's live stream. So if you're interested in winning an in-depth one-question tarot reading, follow the channel, give the live stream a thumbs up, and let me know which number do you think is going to be the winner. If there are multiple people with the same number that win, we are just going to do a round 2 with the winners alone, so keep that in mind as well. And I think that's it. I think that's it. And if no donations come in while I'm doing the giveaway, then after that I will just skedaddle out of here. So yes. You guys again guessing the same number? That's cute. Oh my god, my shoulder. I've been sitting in the bus in such a weird, like, just because the bus is not comfortable, so I kind of like sit underneath, and then I kind of like lean one way, but now my shoulder is just absolutely fucking, yeah. Oh my god, maybe I should ask my honey poo poo bear to give me a massage. Okay, let's take a look. We have a 5, a 0, and a 7. 5, 0, 7. Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, let me close the list. Oh, it's insane. I need to have better posture, because oh my god. Oh my god, I also didn't do any of my exercises today. Maybe that's also not very good. Okay, let's take a look. Which number is the winner? Which number is the winner of the giveaway today? What number? Give me a number. I don't care which number. Any number. Yes, thank you. And it is number 5. Ashley, congratulations. Congratulations and celebrations. Na 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 na. Hey, hey. So Ashley, congratulations, darling. You just won the giveaway. Let me know your question and I'll take a look. I will take a look. Look. Oh, it's raining. I would love to meet you, Monica. Aww. Poopies. Kitty titties. Aww. Oh, that was Monica. Oh, that was Monica. With the 5. I just saw the 5 and I was like, oh, right, they changed. Yes, 5. Oh. Monica! Congratulations. Did you just won 2 days in a row? Have you been manifesting too much? Not too much, but... Yay! Congratulations and celebrations. Na 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 na. Hey, hey. Yay, Monica! Woo 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 woo! Whoop whoop. Will a path open up for me to have freedom? I really need a safe space where I can build my foundation. Will a path open up for you to have freedom? Can we just take a look at what path? Because I feel like that's already a yes. Or like how, what will happen? I just wanted your coaching advice. Oh, you can ask me, darling. You can ask me. Happy Spirit cutting me some slack, yeah. Will a path open up for Monica to have freedom? And if so, like in what way? What will that look like for Monica? Safe path opening up for Monica. What will that look like for Monica? That's safe path, safe place for foundation. I have the 8 of Swords as overall energy and the Ace of Cups. Okay, I think there's a lot of overthinking and there's still a lot of I need help, or I cannot do this on my own, or someone needs to come to my rescue, kind of like offering. Like, I feel like that there's such a deep, like, someone who cares, please give me, you know, see it, or yeah. We have the 5 of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Empress, Justice, and the 9 of Wands. Major Arcana being the Empress, Justice. Empress and Justice. I feel like there's some, like, getting some legal document or something. I'm a bit like, what am I looking at? what path, I'm not sure what to do or where to go. Yeah. Okay, I kind of feel like that there is some, one, a lot of overthinking going on, but also if there is like a possibility for something of like, oh, you can ask this person, or you can get some free advice here or there, or get some insight, or have someone else look at the situation and see if they can help you. But then there's right away some thing in your mind going like, oh, they are not going to help, or oh, I'm not going to tell my whole story to them, or I feel embarrassed, or they won't help, or it won't be helpful, or it won't be this, or it won't be that, where you're almost already like sabotaging yourself before even taking the step. So that's kind of like preventing you from taking the step. Like, oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, it's not gonna help. Or they're not able to help. Or they're not this. Or they're not that. But they might be able to like redirect you in a certain direction. Because I feel like already going like, oh, that's not gonna help, so I'm not even gonna try. And then very much feeling that stuckness, because it feels like I need to come up with a solution. But then every time that there is a chance to broadening the horizon or getting more information on a certain situation, you're already like, no. Which kind of like prevents you from the overthinking with yourself and putting it like out there. Because with Justice and the Empress, I think that if you ask for like legal help, that there's nothing like they cannot stop you. They're not legally allowed to stop you. I don't know if there is okay, in the Netherlands we have like safe houses specifically for women, because we like at one point acknowledged that it's usually men that do this to women, and it's usually women who are the victims. But you can also go there for like family stuff and whatnot. You don't have to like put charges against people in order to get the housing there. I'm seeing a lot of like persevering and holding on, and a very tired and very stressful and taking up all the responsibilities on your shoulder, but at the same time persevering. I honestly think that your mind is your biggest prison right now with this. I do think that there are certain options and solutions to take. I think that there are even some legal routes you can take, whether it is getting some like funds from the government, or something like with a contract. I kind of want to take a look at the Queen of Wands first. Why do we have the Queen of Wands? Because I do see a couple of options. King of Wands, yeah. Why do we have then the King of Swords? The Moon and the Ace of Cups again. Why do we have the Knight of Swords? Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Okay, going the legal route, I think it will take a lot of time, but there is help there. I definitely feel help there. I don't know if it's like a pro bono, kind of like a lawyer, or some like cooperation that help you out for like free. It's just like a free kind of like service. Because I feel like that there's just a big feeling of I only have to tell one person, and they will help me out to find the next person, and they will help me to find the next person. They will help to find the next person. Because I kind of feel like that there's also, I don't know, just like a dream. Like I feel like that there's not too much, but there is a very much holding on and longing for a King of Swords coming around, like a knight in shining armor, to come into the house, barges in, tells them how they're fucking up, and that you deserve better treatment, and someone that comes up for you and stands up for you, and yeah. but that is not like a plan, because that is not a plan, that's just waiting, you know. And I think that there's a little bit of a, okay, let's just, again, I think it can be good to first maybe start with your own mental health, to at least build up the self-confidence to start looking at the options that we have available, because none of the options are going to be easy. It's going to be all a long road. It's going to require a lot of like perseverance and holding on. And I think that, again, there's a little bit of a self-image of like, I cannot do this. Even though you are such a strong individual, just holding on a day-to-day basis tells me how strong you are, yet you, for some reason, see yourself as really weak in that regard. So like, I cannot do this is not for me, it's going to be too much for me. But like, you're already carrying so much weight that, okay, for normal people that don't have shit going on, like trauma or getting abused or, you know, having that weight on them constantly, yes, it is hard to get on our own and you know, start to be independent and stuff like that. And it can be very difficult and can be very hard. But especially if you come from already carrying that load, like some of that load is gonna lift off, because I think just the idea of you just having your own apartment will already kind of like being able to breathe again, you know, that the heaviness of the load that you carry then might be the same, but it feels less because it is a chosen load, and the load that you're carrying right now is pushed upon you. Carry this is, you are going to carry this, I'm going to put this on you, what you don't choose, you know. And this is one that you chose, which feels more lighter, and it might be even, you know, it might still be stressful, but at least it's stress that you chose, which is going to be, you know, yeah. I do feel like that sometimes. I wanted to throw in the towel today. Yeah, I get that, because it is a lot. It is a lot. I do think that there is help here, for sure. Again, I'm not, like, I know what help is here in the Netherlands, because in the Netherlands you can literally just go to, like, housing, you know, safe housing. You can, if you can leave the house, you can start anew, you know. You instantly, the things will take time, and it's gonna be hard, and it's gonna be difficult, but the companies like involved are very lenient in it. And if you are able to work, even if you're not able to work, but get like a doctor, because that can also be going to the doctor. I don't know if you have a, how do you call that? Like a house doctor, I suppose, that you can go to and just go like, hey, this is what's happening, everything that's happening, and I want out, but I don't know how. Where do I go? If I could, I would fly to the Netherlands. Yeah. Well, the Netherlands isn't, you know, it's like every country has their shit. But yeah, because I think, like, even at talking about you teaching English, you know, like overseas or somewhere, could still be an option. But we need to start with our own mental health, because again, it is going to be a very tiring and hard, and it's going to demand a lot from you, especially at the beginning. But again, I think it's also something that feels good. Like, it's difficult and it's hard, but it's good because you're actively working on your healing and your own life, choosing for yourself. So yeah, I do feel that there are a couple of paths here. I think the first one is just telling someone your story. Again, in the Netherlands, if you go to your huisarts, which is like your home doctor, or that like your personal doctor, of like, this is what's going on, we also have someone that you can talk to at our house arts. We also have, he can like direct you in a certain direction of, okay, go look there or go look here. Because I don't think it is all financial situation, even though that is also an issue. I think that like the financial aspects of this, I think is the easiest aspect, because that is as simple as getting a job, which I think, if you are an able-bodied person, you will get very, very quickly, even if it is a low-paying job, but enough to get by, I kind of want to say. So I don't think, from what I see, like, I don't think that finances are the biggest thing. The biggest thing is getting you the fuck out of that house. And to take those steps, I think just some mental support could very much like help you. Also, just to see the situation for what it is, and where you can just let out everything that's going on. Also, because it's confidential, no one else can see it or hear it or read it. And then they can just help guide you in that. Again, in the Netherlands, there's a lot of help there where they just direct you in the direction like, oh, go check here or go check there, or even with the city, you can, like, the city here is very helping as well. So yeah. Oh, I don't have any whatever anymore. Yeah, I do see a lot of options here. So yes, I am gonna leave it here. Okay. So yeah, I think so. You're very, very welcome. Then I wanted to take a look at Ashley's coaching question, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Just on what you think my trauma is. I don't feel like it is daddy issue at all. I feel like it is people in general. I don't have trust in anyone because I've heard. Yeah, no, like I said, I also think it is very bigger and deeper. I definitely think that, because I don't think daddy issues necessarily come from the stepdad. It might have been more so of like, your own dad, not having your own dad, and then your stepdad treating you like that. So I think it's just like trauma is never one thing, and it's also very different for everyone, kind of depending on how you took it. Some people struggle more with one thing than they did with another, and they're like, well, yeah, that was just it. I think for you, it's just proven to you over and over and over again that people just use and leave you. The moment that they feel like you don't have a function anymore, and they're like, well, fuck you then, and they leave. That there is always something for you, that there's always a price to shit as well, I think that there is a lot of like injustice that happened to you, and like wanting justice and wanting things to be fair for everyone, that is good. I think for you it's just becoming a thing where it has to, where you like explode. If there's injustice, then that's like no, which is also like, it's good to have that morale, but at the same time, it is hurting you at the same time as well. Trauma is like an onion, it has layers. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100% use me. Yeah. And then I think that there's just like layers upon layers upon layers. Like I said before as well, like when you have a bully in school, at some point you are going to believe the bully, because it's so, especially as a child. Okay, so this is important to know. As a child, you learn through repetition. You have to try to stand up in order to be able to hold your balance. You need to try to walk in order to walk normally, and you need practice, and you need over and over and over and over and over. That's also why children can watch the same fucking episode of a show 100 times in a row and it would still be entertaining to them. They need repetition. As well, as a child, the only person that you have in your life that can teach you the rules of the universe are your parents. So you are going to take that as normal. Anything that they do is normal. Anything that they say is true. Anything that they, how they do things or treat you, you take that as like, oh, that, even if they hurt you, your mind still has their authority over you. So even if you think you didn't do anything wrong, you must have, because they are hurting you. So it must be something that you did, because why would a normal thinking person otherwise hurt someone, So how the child brain works and how the grown-up brain works are very different. So it's very risky to, with your adult brain, look back at you with a child brain and go like, what the fuck, yes. I'm having such a hard time dealing with my anger because of it. I've been in therapy for I think 8 months, but how do I work on my anger? I was good until we triggered it because he did the same as all the other abuses and getting away with it. Yeah. Well, parts of it. Okay, I highly suggest you listening to the Flip Thinking podcast. Because like their first question would be, what is wrong with being angry? Like, what's wrong with being angry? Then they would go like, okay, so the problem is not that you're getting angry, the problem is that you think you shouldn't get angry, which then makes you feel more frustrated because you feel angry because you have no control about your emotions, and then you get frustrated because you get angry, which makes you more angry. So letting go of the fact that anger is a bad thing, letting go of the idea that people should fit in a certain box, and if they don't fit into it, then it is something that you should, it affects you personally. The Flip Thinking podcast, yes. I think it can be very, very good. Or at least some like insights that maybe you can put the way that they think for yourself as well. It might not, I don't know if they have about anger in English, but you might be able to use their theory for yourself as well. Yeah. Take a listen to it. I think it can be helpful. I think this is very like a big topic that I cannot talk to you in depth too much, like in the live stream, or like right now, because I really have to go. But yeah, first and foremost, just letting the anger be there as well. Of course it's not, because if we put away the anger, or like I want to be happy and I want to be this, so angry becomes an emotion that is just unwanted. However, anger is already a sign that we have been neglecting certain emotions before anger, because anger is like a combination of like frustration, sadness, disappointment, and then instead of feeling those emotions, we go to anger. So there is a deeper emotion underneath that triggers the anger, and then it's like, okay, what am I feeling right now? What am I experiencing? I think it can be good to take a look at the anger of like, why am I angry? Okay, because of this injustice. Okay, how does injustice feel, or what does it do to me? Or when I see injustice, not anger, but like in more words, just pick like little things, like, okay, sit down when you're calm. Today I got angry because what happened? What is the situation? What happened? Who was involved? What triggered the anger precisely? What was going through in my mind? What was I thinking? What did I want to do? Very much like pick apart all the little things. Okay, what am I feeling underneath the anger? What emotions, apart from anger, did I also feel maybe leading up to it? Or, yeah, because you might be surprised with what emotions you might find, because it can also be more, also like, who is it directed to? the emotions, because the anger is very much projected towards the other person, but maybe I'm also feeling disappointed in myself because I should have said something sooner, or I don't know, my boss should have done something or created a better space for everyone. Like, where is it coming from? Look at it from just pick it a little bit apart and just see where it's coming from. Try to understand the anger rather than going like, this is an unwanted emotion, because that will just make you more frustrated with yourself. So yes. Okay, I'm gonna skedaddle out of here because I'm already late for dinner by like 20 minutes. But yeah, I am gonna go, guys. So thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your day. Go kick ass, go get them. And hopefully I'll talk to you guys again in tomorrow's live stream. So yeah, have a good one. Talk to you next time. And go kick ass.